got about 16 minutes of memory on mine.
Yeah, 26 on mine. So, okay. Our cameras make the same sound when we start recording. Did you notice that?
I noticed that.
Because we're both Sony's. What
Sony's
does that
the
red
best.
thing mean on yours?
That means it's taking pictures. Still pictures.
Why is it doing that?
That's where I get all my pictures from. It catches you at the best of times.
It's weird.
It's great.
Why? I feel like that would just take up a lot more space.
Whole pictures take up barely any space. I don't know why it's doing it so much, unless like it does that to Jackie too. Takes lots of pictures of Jackie.
It's like, ooh, new face.
Yeah.
I wonder who this could possibly be.
Pictures.
Wonderful. That's
Yeah.
that's a cool feature. I like that.
Yeah, I like it too. It gets me lots of good pictures that I wouldn't have. Because normally when you take a picture,
Yeah.
you're like, you
I hate
pose.
fake smiles.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about.
You gotta. Listen, a person's sincere smile is wonderful. Their photo smile
Yeah,
is the worst.
It's the worst. Well,
It's
some
the
people are
worst.
worse than others.
Um,
I'm really bad at photos. Except for this camera solves my problem. It takes my picture
ah.
while I'm vlogging.
I know this one person who's just got this wonderful smile. Every time they smile, they look like the happiest person in the world. But every time you look at pictures of them,
Yeah.
it's just like
Yeah.
I'm baring my teeth at the camera.
I can sympathize with that person. So we're recording, and it's Thursday, or is it Friday?
This is let's say it's Thursday.
It's
It's
Thursday.
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
But it's
Wednesday.
Thursday.
Yeah, so me and Adam are together. We're
He
in,
came to my city and he's staying at a hotel and he was like, "Hey,
yeah,
let's hang out." I was like, "Yay,
I was just passing
Cool.
through, right?
yeah."
But anyways, yeah, we've had a good day.
I'd say we have. We went out for lunch at a good Vietnamese place, and
We did other stuff.
we did some stuff. We did some walking around.
Yeah,
We went to
okay.
various stores, did some window shopping, went to the library, art.
Yeah, we went to
the
the art
museum
gallery. We went to the
gallery.
art gallery. That's
Which was
cultured.
cool.
We're cultured.
We're very cultured.
Yeah.
We're intellectuals.
Yeah, and Adam was just reading a comic book of Swamp Thing that he bought.
We passed this comic book shop that I'd never been to, and apparently what they do at this comic book shop, when I'm sitting straight up in this chair, this is where I'm at. And apparently the camera still likes taking pictures of me when my head is cut off. So I've had to slouch down. This comic book store, I had never been inside. Apparently they sell entirely back issues of comic books. So I just bought, there we go, Swamp Thing, an issue of Swamp Thing, issue number 53, I should say. Swamp Thing is my favorite run of any comic ever. It's wonderful. And this is the comic where Swamp Thing fights Batman, and it's one of my favorites. And I bought it for $5, which I am very, very, very happy about, because I love this issue. This is a great issue. Great issue right here.
Yep. So I'm in the secret town of Adam. Nobody knows where he lives.
You guys know where I live.
Some people know where he lives.
I'm kind of, I don't know. I don't like saying it on the internet.
No, you
Don't know
should.
why.
It's not, because what I think about is you're like, oh, somebody's gonna hunt you down and kill you or something, right?
But that's not even it. I don't think anyone's gonna do that. I'm not like famous or something. Also, like the city, I mean, it's a pretty big city. It's got a
Yeah.
fairly large population.
They're gonna come to the city, hunt you down, and kill you. But the thing is, if one of those people pass you on the street, they wouldn't even have to hunt. They would just be like, there you
I'm
are.
just, I don't know. It's just me. I
Yeah,
don't.
it's old
For the
school.
longest time, when I was doing World of Net stuff, I didn't even put my last name on the internet. I didn't get a Facebook until way after everyone had a Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm really paranoid about this kind of
Because
thing.
you're old school. Back in the day when the internet first was getting started, remember everyone was like, "Oh, keep stuff secret," because you never know who anyone could be.
I'm not even. It's not even that. Like when I was on my way over here, my dad called me and he was like, "So you're heading over to meet that guy?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Have you ever met him in real life?"
Yeah.
I went, "No." He's like, well, yeah, you just exercise some caution.
Yeah.
You talk to people on the internet.
Yeah.
Who knows who they are in
never
real
know
life.
who I am. I could have showed up and had chainsaws for. Just like
You're Ash from Evil Dead. This is my boomstick.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking that. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, what if Adam comes and he's got a chainsaw for an arm? I was seriously worried about that.
In my video, actually, I do. He's just trying to cover up for me. He's trying to cover up for me. This is actually a fake hand.
Yeah.
If you'll notice, it very rarely moves, and when it does, it's actually just the joints falling out. I gotta just push them back in place.
It's not even.
So it's like when I do this, it just came loose. It's just, oh, see, it's just flicking the hand.
It's not even a good chainsaw he has on there either.
Yeah,
It barely works.
Once we're done the video, I'll take this off and put my chainsaw back on.
He doesn't want you guys to really know. He wants you to think he's joking.
Yeah, I mean, I can't show it to you because it's illegal.
Yeah.
The police don't like it when I have a chainsaw arm.
Yeah, I know. It's like that. We live in a world
where you can't
where
have a
they
chainsaw arm.
They discriminate against people.
They
like you.
discriminate against people who have weaponry for limbs.
Yeah.
And it's just not okay.
Hooks. You ever see a guy with a hook that you trusted?
Well, I did because I'm not prejudiced.
Oh yeah.
You know. Have you ever seen the movie Planet Terror? The girl has an assault rifle for a leg.
And
she wouldn't be allowed in public.
Yeah, but
that's discriminating.
She needs that.
She needs that leg.
She needs that.
Same way I need my chainsaw arm.
Yeah.
How else am I going to cut my sandwiches? Right?
Exactly. And limes.
And my limes.
They don't grow in the desert though.
No. What?
We're in the desert. I don't know. Maybe we don't.
That's where my city is. It's in a secret underground desert location.
Yeah, underground. He's trying to throw
This isn't sunlight. It's fake lights with a filter on them. That look. The sound coming out from outside. I've actually got a sound file on my computer. If you listen very carefully, it loops every hour and a half.
Yeah.
It's just a loop.
Yeah. But it's been cool. On a serious note, meeting you.
Yeah.
Very surreal.
Very, very cool.
I've never met anyone off YouTube before because I've never been to VidCon.
Yeah.
So I've never actually met somebody off YouTube. I met a girl off the internet before. A couple girls off the internet. It didn't work out too well.
What does that mean?
No, this worked out well.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, with these girls, it didn't work out too well.
Okay.
One time
I still have nibs.
They're
forgot I
made
had these.
wizards.
I had nibs in my pocket. This is a pleasant surprise right here.
Yeah,
Would you like some wizards?
I'll have a wizard. I'll have Dumbledore.
Mark killed Dumbledore and then ate him alive. Well, not alive. He ate him dead.
I'm a Slytherin.
Yeah. Ravenclaw.
Actually, when I do the sorting things, I always come up Gryffindor.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I would prefer to be a Slytherin.
Taking the sorting hat takes your opinion into consideration.
Yeah, I don't think it did for me.
No? No, I mean if
On the computer.
you had it in real life.
Yeah, in real life, I don't think I'd be like
I don't like
allowed to.
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor,
Gryffindor's lame.
Yeah.
Bravery is such a lame attribute. Like you're
Bravery?
just you're just an action movie hero.
Yeah.
Like you're in the same league as Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What makes Ravenclaw so good?
Okay, Gryffindors are in the same league as Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm in the same league as like Richard Dawkins and like all of the smartest people.
I don't know. You think so?
Yeah, come on. Are you seriously telling me Stephen Hawking would not be a Ravenclaw?
I'm just saying I'd rather be Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I would not. Well, I guess I'd rather be Arnold Schwarzenegger than
Not
Stephen
in real
Hawking.
life. I wouldn't want to be Arnold Schwarzenegger in I wouldn't want to be him in. I wouldn't want to be him in real life. I wouldn't want to be the real guy, but like to be Terminator, I'd like to be Terminator. His characters that he plays, I would like to be.
I would like to be in a James Cameron movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like bravery is just a really lame attribute. Especially, I feel like all of the other houses kind of already have bravery just put into them. In my opinion, the best house is Hufflepuff.
What would you
Hufflepuff
consider?
is my favorite
What
house.
would you consider bravery?
Well, like, Hufflepuff is loyalty. If your friend is danger, you're not going to care how brave you are. You're going to
just
help
gonna
them.
help them, yeah.
It doesn't matter how brave you are.
Yeah.
You're loyal. You're going to help your
Yeah,
friends.
and that's bravery. It's the same
Like,
thing.
right there. You know?
like I don't know.
Ravenclaws are creative. To be
Okay.
creative, you have to have bravery to put yourself out there and show your
So they have
creativity.
bravery too. So why are you knocking bravery if you have bravery too?
No, what I'm saying is, Gryffindor just has bravery.
That's all they have.
Well, it's bravery and a few other things, but like their main thing is bravery. All the other ones, like, just kind of inherently have bravery. Gryffindor is just kind of lame. It's like, yeah, we all do that.
Yeah,
What do you-
but
what do you know?
if in the Harry Potter stories, Gryffindor's the ones that are.
Well, yeah, because it
saving the
follows
day.
Harry because Harry is the
Yeah,
action
what's-
movie hero.
Yeah, it's
Well, I
true.
mean, look at the movie. He's the action movie hero, so he's going to be in Gryffindor.
They saved the day, and so do the other two.
Ron
Gryffindors.
wanted to be in Gryffindor, right?
Yeah.
Ron, I feel at least, was written to be the Hufflepuff of the trio,
Mm.
right?
And
He has to
and-
learn his loyalty because he runs away in book 7, but he ends up being the Hufflepuff,
Mm.
right? He's always the one beside Harry until the 7th book. He was a Gryffindor because he's a Weasley and he wanted to be a Gryffindor because
Yeah.
all of his siblings were Gryffindors.
But he should have.
Hermione, obviously a Ravenclaw,
Ravenclaw, yeah.
she's the smart one, but she wanted to be a Gryffindor because she saw that Albus Dumbledore.
And Potter is a Slytherin. And Potter is a Slytherin. Harry Potter is a Slytherin. 'Cause remember,
Yeah.
he wanted to be a Gryffindor, and they were gonna.
Yeah.
So
None of
they're-
like all of them would have been considered for something else. Ron would have been considered for Hufflepuff. Hermione would have been considered for Ravenclaw, and Harry was
Slytherin.
considered for Slytherin.
Yeah. So what does Gryffindor have? Nothing. Nothing.
Gryffindor is the one people want to be in because it's the cool one.
It's the cool one. yeah.
Gryffindor is the shallow
The,
house.
the shallow house.
Gryffindor is the popular house. Gryffindor is the house where, you know, you're like, oh, I'm actually a bookworm, but I'm going to pretend to be the vapid teenage girl so that I can be one of the popular girls. You know?
I see. I was that popularity that rings a bell because I remember in one of your videos you had said or somebody had said, and I had replied that having friends is a really important thing. We were talking about
Yeah.
whatever. And then you said you were more talking about like you weren't talking about having friends. You're talking about being popular or whatever.
Well, yeah, a lot of, I was saying because your schizophrenia videos, you've gone through some hard times.
Yeah.
And a lot of, like, nerd fighters, their biggest problems were, I wasn't very popular in high school. I said I didn't have friends in high school. I meant
But they had friends, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
you
here's the
typically
thing
have
about
friends.
popularity.
Yeah,
There's no way you can ever be popular.
Well, not-
because there's always going to be people that you see as popular that aren't you.
Mhm.
Even if you're the people that you think are popular, they may be looking at you thinking you're popular, right? Everyone's looking at maybe not looking at you, but looking at somebody else.
Yeah.
There's
I suppose-
always a ring higher or lower that you think's higher,
Mhm.
and it's just like the circle of life.
I
There's
suppose-
no way to ever be popular because you're always gonna want to be in somebody. Like, oh, that person's not friends with me. They're popular or whatever. There's always gonna be.
I suppose the best way I could have said that was, I guess, picked on in high school.
Picked on.
Yeah, like that's more the biggest problem of like a nerd is they were picked on in high school when you had you had to deal with psychological problems and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Watch Skid Will Dance for You's Schizophrenia series. It's very good.
You could be the second person who watches it if you watch it right now, while this is filming.
The part, his latest part.
There's 6 parts.
Yeah, it's very good. Check it out, all you peoples.
So what's this one about? This Jocelyn.
Jossum. It's Press Hard to Continue. It's a video game news show hosted by a girl named Dodger Lee. Lay. I can never pronounce. I can never remember how she pronounces that last name. That's not her real name. Her name's like Brooke or something. But it's Dodger, and she hosts the show. She's just a really compelling person. She's really fun to watch. She's always just like super happy about everything. She's also got a daily video blog. Anyways, I wanted to buy a shirt. None of her shirts are any good. They all suck. So I just bought a wristband.
Well, look at us. We're like twins.